Hello friends, we are going to learn finding the probability of continuous random variable of the unit statistics and probability from IBDP Math AAHL syllabus, and I have taken a problem from IBDP Math AAHL past paper. Now the problem here is a continuous random variable x has a probability density function defined by fx equals to 6 upon pi root 16 minus x square, where x lie between 0 to 2 including 0 and 2, 0 otherwise. A part, find the exact value of e of x. B part, find probability of x is less than 0.5. A laboratory trial may require up to 2 milliliters of reagent. The amount of reagent used has been found to be a probability distribution that can be modeled by fx, where x is the amount of reagent in milliliter. Each laboratory trial is independent. A trial is considered a success when x is less than 0.5. C part, determine the least number of trials required to be 99% sure of at least one success. 10 trials were conducted. D part, find the probability that exactly 3 trials were successful. E part, write down the number of ways these 3 successful trials could have occurred consecutively. Now consider n trials where it is given that exactly 3 successive have occurred. 3 successes have occurred. F part 1, write down an expression for number of ways these 3 successful trials could have occurred consecutively. F2, find the greatest value of n such that probability of 3 consecutive successful trials is more than 0.05. Now we will start the solution. So we will begin with part A here. Here we have to calculate e of x. Since it is a continuous random variable, so we will be using the concept of integration area under the curve. So integration x fx dx, integrate between 0 to 2 x into, now the function given here 6 upon pi square root 16 minus x square dx. We can write here 6 upon pi 0 to x square root 16 minus x square dx. Now we will integrate by using the method of substitution. So we will write here, let 16 minus x square equals to t minus 2x dx equals to dt. So we can write here x dx equals to minus 1 upon 2 dt. We will also change the limits. When x equals to 0, then t value would be 16. When x equals to 2, then t value would be 12. So now we will integrate. The limits would be 16 and 12. And 1 upon root t, and in place of x dx we will be writing minus 1 upon 2 dt, and here 6 upon pi, so we will be writing 6 upon pi. Now we will integrate. So this will become minus 3 upon pi, and here root 1 upon root t we will integrate. So it will become root t upon 1 upon 2, because root t will go up, it will become t raised to the power negative half, and when you apply the formula it would be plus 1 upon negative half plus 1, and it will give you t to the power half upon 1 upon 2. So now we will apply the limit 16 here, upper limit is 12. When you simplify, we will write here minus 6 upon pi, and inside the bracket we will be getting root 12 minus root 16. We can further simplify this. So minus 6 upon pi, and here we can write 2 root 3 minus 4, and the final answer would be 12 upon pi 2 minus root 3. So this is the solution of A part. Now we will proceed to B part. In B part, we have to find the probability of x less than 0.5. So here we will integrate 0 to 0.5 fx dx 0 to 0.5 6 upon pi square root 16 minus x square dx. Now with the help of calculator we will find out the probability. and the answer would be 0.239. So this is the answer of B part. Now we will proceed to C part. In a C part, a laboratory trial may require up to 2 milliliter of reagent. Amount of the reagent used has been found to have a probability distribution modeled by the FX, where X is a amount of reagent in milliliters. Each laboratory trial is independent. A trial is considered a success when X is less than 0.5. Determine the least number of trials required to be 99% sure of at least one success. We will use here binomial distribution. Random variable X distributed as binomial with number of trials n, and the probability of success would be 0.239, and we are looking for the probability X is greater than and equals to 1. So we can write here 1 minus probability X equals to 0, 1 minus the binomial distribution we will apply. So that is NC0, probability of success 0.239 raised to the power 0, and 1 minus 0.239 raised to the power n. And this probability is greater than 0.99 because 99%. So we can write 1 minus NC0 value would be 1, and 0.239 raised to the power 0 would be 1. So we can write here now with the help of calculator we will find out the value of n. So the value of n as integer would be 17 here. So n is greater than and equals to 16.8612. So n approximately is 17 here. So this is the solution of C part. Now we will proceed to D part here. Trend trial were conducted. Find the probability that exactly 3 trials were successful. So part D. probability 0.239, and we are calculating probability for x equals to 3. We will use here calculator to find the probability. Menu, probability, distribution, binomial PDF, the number of trials n, probability of success is 0.239, and here 3. Now the probability would be 0.242, 0.242. So this is the answer of D part. Now we will proceed to E part. Now in E part, write down number of ways these successful trials could have occurred consecutively. So the number of trial 10 minus 2 equals to 8. So this is the solution of E part. Now we will proceed to F part here. Now consider n trials where it is given that exactly 3 successive have occurred. So write down an expression for number of ways these 3 successful trials could have occurred consecutively. So the expression would be here n minus 2. This is first part. Now we will proceed to second part. Find the greatest value of n such that the probability of 3 consecutive successful trials is more than 0.05. So 3 successful trials, NC3, and 3 ways of success in n trials. So n minus 2 upon NC3 is 0.05. So n minus 2 upon factorial n upon factorial 3 into n minus 3 factorial is greater than and equals to is greater than 0.05. Now we will simplify here. N minus 2 into 6 into n minus 3 factorial upon n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 factorial greater than 0.05 factorial n minus 3 factorial n minus 3 cancel, n minus 2 cancel. We will be getting here 6 upon n into n minus 1 greater than 0.05. Now with the help of calculator we will solve. And the value of n would be lie between 1 and 11. So n equals to 11 would be the approximate answer. I hope you understood this solution. Please like, share and subscribe this channel.